Hey guys, thank you so much for clicking on this video. I am so excited to be sharing this with you. This week's video is going to be a gym vlog, but I'm also going to be showing you how to take your own circumference measurements. Right now, I'm just cleaning up around the house. I find that cleaning my house prior to going to the gym makes it so that I can really enjoy the gym instead of thinking about all the things that I need to be doing at home. I really hope you enjoy this video, and if you do, please like and subscribe and leave a comment letting me know where you're from and if you'd like to see anything in any of my future videos. Now, I do not put away James's clothes. He is a grown boy. He will do that himself. So, all I do is put his clean clothes in a basket here, and this load was mostly actually his. Oh, Jade, come on, get off the clothes. Can you get off the clothes? Jade, get down. Come on. So I just throw his clothes into a basket here, and then whenever he gets home tonight, he will go through and he will put them away. Now, the last time I weighed myself was Thursday morning, and I was 114.8 pounds, which is down, I think, close to 8 pounds. Now, my goals have been a little kind of like all over the place. I don't have a weight loss goal. I don't have a building goal. I just kind of have like a healthy goal. I'm trying really hard to get back onto a routine. So I definitely went off the healthy routine kick there for a minute, but I have since wanted to jump back on it, and I'm kind of wanting to show you how to kind of start from scratch, because a lot of the times like people don't really know, and I am kind of in the same boat as somebody who is just now trying to get back on board with things. So I'm going to take you through how I measure myself, and it's a really great way to track, your progress over time. And I highly recommend doing circumference measurements because they're going to be like your biggest indicator of how your body is changing over time. I'm as far away from the camera as I can get so you can kind of get like a full body view here. So this is a flexi measuring tape, and I am in as tight fitting clothes as possible. I have no pads on my sports bra. This is just my butt, but these are like not cushion. These are like really thin, like linen shorts, because I want to try and get everything as close to my body as I possibly can. 3 points of reference that matter the most usually to women are the chest and or shoulders, the waist here, which is going to be the smallest part. Wherever you have some divot in is going to be the smallest part of your waist. If you do not have this, try and find your last like rib that is kind of obvious to touch, and that's going to be that point as well. And then the hips and the butt. Most women, you have this little crease that comes in and out here because we stand like this. But for most women, we have this little crease right here where our underwear usually cut into us. That is kind of that overall largest point for us women usually. If you want to add in a couple other measurements, you can do, around the belly button. That's usually kind of a good reference point, like the top of your pants line here. Today, I'm going to be including my shoulders, my chest, my waist, my hips, and my thighs. Even if you don't want to do this for like fitness goals and like tracking your progress over time, these are really good measurements to have in case of like shopping online. If you know your circumference measurements, it makes it a lot easier to shop online and get the right size. The shoulder measurement is usually like the hardest one to grab. But I'm going to show you how to do it. So I take the tape measure with the numbers for the inches facing out, because I'm going to go up over my head. We're going to line that up here at the shoulders. I'm going to keep my shoulders nice and relaxed. I'm going to wrap it here in front of my body. Sorry if you can hear that on the mic. So as you can see, nice and relaxed. We're about almost 36 3/4 inches. And as you can see, it's going straight, or as straight as I can get it by myself, across my back. The second measurement we're going to take, we're going to go behind our back like this, okay? Inches are going to be facing out away from our body. We're going to line this up on our bra line where our bra would be sitting. And we're going to go straight across the areola. Can I say scientific words on here without getting demonetized? So we're going as straight across as we can manage. Okay, we're going to take a big breath in, push it out, relax. On that relax, we are looking at 31.5 there. The same motion we just did to get around our back for the waist here. I'm going to go for the smallest portion here. Big breath in. Nice and relaxed there. See where we're falling? We're at about 25¼ inches there. I do want to shrink my waist. I know that to anybody watching, that sounds like a crazy thing, but anybody in like the fitness community who's been in it for a long time, you know, like I'm almost there. You can almost see my abs. I can feel them underneath the skin, and that's why I'm kind of wanting to do this, to hold myself accountable, because I'm so close. Same concept with the hips, but I'm going to go for that little crease that I have here around the butt. This one I do kind of find hard because you don't want to like squish your butt at all. You don't want to leave an indentation. It's just nice and resting, but when you leave it nice and resting, sometimes it tends to fall. If you can see that. We're at like 35¾ of an inch that whole way around there. Thighs are super simple. Numbers on the outside, up and around. We're at 21½ on the right leg. Then we have 21 at the left leg. And that is really, really normal. It is completely normal to have one side of your body that's a little bit thicker than the other. Everybody has, you know, their indiscrepancies from side to side. Nobody is completely 100% symmetrical unless you've trained to be symmetrical. We're going to move on into the rest of today's video. I'm going to go grab some dinner, and I am going to go hit the gym. All right. See you in a second. Guys, I just got to the gym, and this is the perfect time for me to be coming to the gym because there's literally no one here. I don't dislike working out in like a busy gym. I find that like when it's busy, I'm a little bit more motivated to like keep working on sets and stuff because you have that like thought in the back of your mind like somebody's watching you, so they know if you like stop in the middle of your workout and just like walk out. So I'm just gonna like eat my Chipotle really quick. I got their new like garlic gualio. I'm not Hispanic, I'm not gonna try to be, but I got their new steak, their garlic steak or whatever, so I'm gonna give it a try. James tried it and he said that he didn't like it, so, but he also got it at like the end of the night when it had been sitting, so I'm gonna try and see what I feel. So I have like the garlic steak. I got some black beans in there for some fiber. I'm not supposed to be eating beans right now, but how do you not? It just is what it is. And then I got some fajita veggies in there with some sour cream and some avocado. And let me see here. I'm not as picky as James is about steak, so I'll probably like it better. I might understand what he was talking about. Hang on, let me keep trying it. I get what he was saying a little bit. Having that much flavor, it almost gives it this like sourness to it. But, I mean, it's okay. I'm not mad at it. I also got the like turmeric drink or whatever, and it's actually pretty good. It's a little bitter, but sweet at the same time. I'm not a huge like turmeric ginger type person. Like, it kind of frustrates me a little bit whenever you do like the ginger shots, and they're just so spicy. Sorry, I'm like trying to adjust my steering wheel here. And we made it to the gym. That is a feat in and of itself. You would have seen me eat my food in the car. Okay, we're going to be doing some hamstrings and some glutes, so I'm just going to start getting a little warmed up here. Try to get everything to open up. Get nice and loose. So we're just going to open things up. Get it nice and warm. Mostly the glutes. I have some pretty stubborn glutes, so I really want to get those warmed up. And because of that, I'm going to be doing a little bit of a HIIT plyometric type warm up. Basically, I'm going to be doing like 5 exercises and a little bit of a circuit there to try and get everything to start firing and get everything warmed up. And I started doing these the first like 6 months of my fitness journey, and I think it's what really kickstarted my little bit of fat loss that I needed to do. I'm gonna show you some of my favorite little movements, and I like to alternate kind of like a cardio-based exercise and a core-based exercise. I have really, really, really tight hips, and my back feels a little bit tight today, so we're really gonna focus on stretching those out, getting some hip mobility. Now, a lot of people like do some pretty static stretching before they're warm, and static stretching should actually be reserved for your cool down. You're gonna find it way more effective, and it'll help reduce the risk of injury a whole lot more if you do some dynamic stretches, where you just kind of prep your body to do the movements that you're gonna be doing. Okay, let's get started. Bear holds are by far one of my favorite core exercises. I find them to be more effective for the lower core. As you can see, I'm keeping my torso nice and straight. I'm not reaching to the ground. My chin's staying tucked. I'm moving my chest down along with my hips. And I'm already sweating. Now, you're gonna be tired after this. We're not done. We still have our whole weightlifting section to do. Get it. So I've never used one of these before, but it says the start is 45 pounds. And a barbell is usually 45 pounds. And I usually hit press 225. So we're gonna see. Feeling I think this is gonna be easier, but I don't wanna assume. Oh, I like that. So unfortunately with this, I feel like I can go heavier, but I don't want to risk it without James here. And he wonders why I get mad at him whenever he makes me come by myself. I then can't go as heavy as I would like. So, rule of thumb, either really trust the people at the gym or bring your gym partner. So when I'm setting up here, just like I would a normal barbell thrust, I'm gonna just slightly turn out my feet here so that when I'm up, I don't see my feet. I don't want to see my big toe. And that's what's going to really help you keep the knees pushed out to engage the glutes. Okay, mental block. Shit. And just like I do whenever I'm doing those reverse planks, I'm keeping my chin tucked down to my chest, and I'm moving my whole torso as a unit rather than hyperextending the back. We almost hit failure. Made this look easy, right? Shit. They're not easy. I'm mentally psyching myself out for this, but I know I can do it. People probably think I'm crazy sitting here talking to myself. Okay, we're doing the last set, and I'm feeling very fatigued already. So I would say this is probably an 8 out of 10 difficulty, and that's about where you want to be. I've also been timing my rests 3 minutes, and then go again. Okay, so I totally had lying hamstring extensions programmed here, but this is a Annealing Leg Curl, which is obviously for the hamstrings. I haven't done one of these before. It's another new machine that my gym got. Again, thank you, Steve. This is phenomenal. However, I've never used one of these before. If you're ever worried about what to do on a machine, don't be afraid to look stupid. We all start somewhere, and if this is a new machine, unless somebody has used it at a different gym, they also don't know how to use it. This is gonna be really cool. Okay. Okay, I know you couldn't see it, but I could feel it. I was compensating by scooting my hips back, and the whole point of this is to keep the hips really close to the machine. So I'm actually gonna lower the weight down. A little humbling for me. I'm gonna do it anyway. I'd rather not hurt myself, and I can also feel a little bit of pulling in the posterior medial side of my knee, so we don't want any of that. I'm gonna keep my upper thigh against this pad here, and I'm gonna really focus on squeezing my butt to keep my hips against that pad. Keep that foot flexed, pointing towards the floor. See, I personally am not a hamstring dominant kind of person. I just kind of feel failure. I feel like I can't do anymore. It's not necessarily that I feel like it in my hamstring and like I'm getting a hamstring burn, but the next day, can't bend over. My next exercise is going to be seated leg abduction, abduction. So because I'm 5 foot tall, something I really struggle with is I am generally too short, small, petite for machines. Using yoga blocks to bring yourself closer. Yeah, that's way too light for me. Fiery buns, hot cross buns. Last exercise here, we're gonna do some seated good mornings. These have been probably my favorite variation to target the glute minimus and glute max. And we're gonna do 3 sets of 8. Okay. Two more. There you go. Well, if you just hold it like it's light, that's gonna conclude today's workout. My phone is currently dying. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you back here shortly. If you give this workout a try, go ahead and leave it in the comments below. Go ahead and like and subscribe, and I hope to see you in the next video.